Titanis Gojira, widely known as Godzilla, first appeared in 1954. The Titan is considered to be a hero, though he will do anything necessary to protect the Earth from threats. Godzilla is shown to be the most dominant out of the rest of the Titans. We call him the king of the monsters.
Alright guys, so hopefully we shouldn't have any more technical difficulties. My lens was having a bit of a hard time focusing. Kind of like how, I mean, I can't tell, my camera is like 8 feet away. So I have my lens that I just using to make sure that I'm in frame, right? So this is as far as it records, like here, right? So I can see if I'm in frame. And as long as it primarily focuses on me, then I mean, I'm cool with it. Even if it like kind of breathes a little bit every now and then. But I think when it happens is when I look away. No? Okay. It seems to kind of be doing a better job right now. So let's just hope it stays consistent throughout the workout. I don't know, it's weird. This really only happens when I talk to the camera, because when I have my camera like further away to catch my full body for my lifts, it does a better, it operates how I want it to. So just having a bit of some problems today, which honestly I'm gonna just tune it up to it being like heat related. So what is, right? So anyways, today is August 8th, and for those of you guys who follow me on social media, or my fiance/wife, you guys now know that we are expecting a baby boy. Now, we are actually 28 weeks, I believe. So, just entered the 3rd trimester. We've been keeping this like super low key for 8 months, essentially. We've been keeping it very close to the family. Well, I guess it'd be about 8 months. So, cat's out of the bag, guys. The whole world knows. Baby Gojira is on the way, and the whole family is excited. I wish I would have recorded a lot more of the process, because like my mom was so excited and my brothers were so excited. Like, this is we're a very big family. Well, when you include everybody, we're a big family. But when you include like the main peeps, we're not, it's just like a small little circle, right? But anyways, to us, family is pretty much almost everything, right? In terms of like how we love each other, what we do for each other, how we push each other. It's always about improving, right? So I'm gonna be no different with my son. To me, my son he is going to be the man that is going to replace me when I'm no longer adequate to be anything that, like when it's time for me to hang it up, my son's gonna take up and pick up my slack, right? Or do his own thing, whatever he wants to do. And I'm not saying like he's got to do what I do. I'm talking like way deeper. I'm talking in terms of like being a man, not an athlete or a lifter. I'm talking about a man, like somebody who is responsible as a lead for his family. That's what I mean when I say that he's gonna pick up the slack after me, because he might not even want to powerlift. He might not want to play sports. Maybe he finds his way into orchestra or some kind of academic or other field. I'm not gonna limit my son to one thing. So anyhow, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I almost kind of had like a little mini breakdown, because I'm having like this internal battle with myself, right? Like, of like having to deal with the environment that I freaking train in, especially with deadlifts. Like, you guys who are constant watchers of this channel, like you guys, even going back to the Iron Theory days, you guys know my love-hate relationship with deadlifts and just the difficulty that this crap brings to me, right? Either because of my leverages, the humidity, my grip, blah, 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 blah. So, like, one thing that I can control is my training environment and the environment, how the environment controls the climate, right? And what I mean by that sounds like a bunch of horse. Anyways, what I mean by that is there are gyms around town who have air conditioning, and I'm seriously debating starting to go into these gyms on Thursday, because I need to start building some positive momentum with my deadlifts. But on the other hand, am I a sadist? Am I a masochist for continuing to make the same decisions, trying to hope for a different result? Like, I don't know what it is, but to me, training in a harsh environment makes me feel like I have an advantage. Like, I am of the mindset of, if I can overcome my disadvantages, the advantage that I get from them will be like exponential. That's my train of thought. The harder I train, the harder it is to train at the level that I want to. It's just going to make competition so much easier, right? Because when you think about it, people in Europe, Transparent Labs, Code Mega, people in Europe have amazing, phenomenal weather year round almost. I mean, every now and then they get some rain and blah, blah, blah. But like really, when it comes down to it, it ain't SHIT compared to Texas. I'll tell you that. The South and the United States of America is one of the hottest, most extreme places to train or do any kind of sport in. Did I already put my hydration in here? I don't remember if I put my hydration in here, but I might add a scoop anyways, or I might add a scoop to my like water jug. But anyways, yeah, you guys get the gist of it. We can talk more about this later or during accessories, but right now it's time to drink my pre, start warming up, and then get ready for these deadlifts. Something that I am going to try today is I'm going to take every warm-up, and I'm just going to, because what I've noticed is my grip feels better when my hand starts to hurt. I don't know why. Like whenever my hand starts to get a little bit like kind of like painful, like I just grip the bar better. I don't know if it's because my central nervous system is just so much more in tune to where the pain is, but it just seems to kind of grip and lock in a little better. So that's something that I'm going to try to emulate and produce warming up in today's warm-ups. So let's see how it goes. Hopefully I can have a really good deadlift session, because Lord knows I need one. But anyways, guys, let's get it going. The worst thing about this is probably having my camera be like 20 feet away to get a good shot, bro. Alright guys, if you guys haven't noticed by now, I switched over to the Sigma 10 to 18 just because trying to get a shot with my 55 for deadlifts, like capturing the full lift, it was a B word. I'm gonna take 4 reds and 5 reds back to back. Alright guys, so 716 grip feels really good today, because normally on 716 I can even feel where it starts to roll and slip a tiny bit. That one felt really locked in. So, but on the other side, I am feeling fatigued from my technique deadlifts on Monday, right? So I'm gonna just keep warming up. I think I might go 804 after this, because I have an RP7, so if my 804 moves better, then maybe I'll go up one more time. Depending on how my grip feels, 804 will tell me exactly where my grip is today. So if I can pull 804 and it feels the same level of difficulty as 716, then I know I'm good for one more. But if it moves harder, feels harder, then it'll probably be a good place to stop. But honestly, I really just want to have a good long hold. That's all I want. I want a crispy, long hold that is undeniable, knees locked out, shoulders back. So even if I have to call it an 804, but it's crispy and undeniable, then I can run away with that. I can live happily with that. So let's keep That's what Carlos is about to go for top. What'd you put on? Oh, he's about to go for 550. But so let's take a few minutes rest and then we'll attack 804. It just turned out my hands, bro. 804 is good. Alright guys, so Carlos, can you lower the volume, Carlos? Carlos, can you lower the volume? Alright guys, so just attempted 859 for 2. The first one went all the way up, but it rolled at the top. My hands opened up a little bit. So then I taped up, tried to go for it again. Got it like 95% of the way up, but by that point, like I just felt so gassed that I'm like, I take my L. But the fact that 804 moved crispy and it felt damn near perfect, that's a good sign. That is progression. Because like you guys have known for the last few weeks, last few deadlift sessions, it's been a beat word trying to get any kind of decent weight up over here. So just the fact that I was able to even get 804, I can take that away. I can sell, okay, it's improving. We're back on track. The fact that 860 almost went up and almost locked it out, that's progress too, right? So just gotta keep doing what I'm doing, dieting, keep working my grip, and then just gotta take what I have, man. Let's keep on going. Low-key some baloney how much more effortless holding the ball like that feels. Like, I'm literally just kind of curving my wrist like this, and the bar is like, it's like pinching this part of my palm, but it's just hanging in there, and it doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. Like, what the hell? I'm training all these grips to just be strong enough to overcome anything, and you're telling me all I've had to do is like kind of like hold the bar essentially like this? Come on now. But I'm about to go up to top. I did 749 for 5 last week, so I'm gonna go up to 766 for 5, and I'll call it there. So we'll see how it moves.
Today you said tomorrow, and now today is tomorrow.
So who's here? The fourth gate! Gate of fate!
God damn, bro. They're so smooth. That's crazy, bro. Like, we'll just put your hand on there, like just rub it across.
What the fuck? It's like baby salt.
Alright guys, so on that set, I should have, if I would have had my wits about me, I would have known to re-chalk after that second rep and finish the set. But in my head, that's not what came to mind. So just regrouped. It honestly felt really good. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna chalk up. I'm gonna do, I have a pretty good intuition of at what point to stop and continue. So based off how that feels, that's gonna be my basis to determine at what point I chalk up in between the set. But this set, I am going to be trying to go for all 5 reps because this is my 4th and last set, right? So I got to make sure that I get the whole set of 5 and we have a good deadlift session. Today is arguably at the same level, if not probably a little bit better than last Thursday, just because last Thursday 821 was cheeks. Today 804 was crispy, 859 for 2, mid, and then back downs are doing good. Like my execution is very high right now, so I just got to make sure that I can finish the whole set. Okay, make it quick.
You're about to do corner training.
Military forces are closing in on your position as we speak. Install the assault. Use the cyber. If you ask me, I think it's beyond.
Woo.
Arasaka sees something I don't.
That shit was starting to tear through the tape, guys.
As they say you are.
Damn.
Show me what you're capable of.
Worked up to a successful 804 single, followed by 2 misses with 859. And then first set of back downs was 429 for 5. Then I went up to 606 for 5. And then my last set, it kind of got I had to stop just because, I don't know if you guys can see. You see that little pink area? It's like baby butt smooth. Literally has like no friction whatsoever. So every time I was gripping the bar, like it was rolling. So the first set I did a double at 766 for 2. I attempted the third, but after the third kind of spun, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna force it. I took maybe like a 4-5 minute rest period, chalked up again, hit 2 more consecutively, took a break, rechalked, hit a 3rd rep, try to go for a 4th. Same thing happened, so I'm like, okay, like I'm just gonna walk away with the doves that I have and just gonna reinforce these positives, right? So what I figured out is, and it's like, it kind of makes me feel torn, like, well actually no, like everything's kind of leading me in the same direction if I let it, right? And that's pretty much my grip is the most stable when like my wrist, my hand, and my forearm are stacked, right? When there's any movement like this is when the bar rolls. So if I can create a stable situation where there's no rolling, it's going to simply just provide a better lockout, smoother lockout, better grip, because it's not gonna roll on me. Like for me, it's not really so much a strength issue, it's a rolling thing, right? Just because my hands are so fat that the bar rolls, it moves in here. It's not stuck. So I'm trying to find the right situation and variables and setup where I stick the bar to my hands while creating a stable joint where it's gonna eliminate any rolling, right? So today was a good step in the right direction. Like these last 3 deadlift sessions, last Thursday, Monday, and today have all been positives. And it might not look like it off the bat. It might not be like, oh snap, like his shoes, like you pulled more than this, yes. But all of my best deadlifts have either been in a dry environment, in an air-conditioned gym, or on the platform, right? So the fact that I'm able to make progress in this hellhole, I know I'm figuring out things that are necessary for me to put what I want to in January. So I'm big chilling. I'm not pressed about it. I'm not too upset. So I just gotta keep rolling with the punches.